All right, so today we're going to be looking at a mortgage schedule, also known as an amortization table, sometimes used for bonds, leases, mortgages, anything like that. But yeah, today we're going to be focusing on the mortgage aspect of it. And to start, let's look at our input section over here. And there's really only four pieces of data we need, which is amount borrowed or principal, the annual interest rate, number of years or periods, and the annual slash periodic payment. Right now, we're just going to be focusing on an annual basis, although you can adjust it for months or different periods if you'd like. And to get a feel for what we're looking at, this first column is the year, so 0, 1 through 30. The annual payment is going to stay the same throughout the mortgage. That'll never change. The interest, that changes. Typically at the start of a bond or mortgage or lease, the majority of the payment goes towards interest, with the remaining minimal amount going towards principal. And however, you see as we progress towards the end, which shown in this graph over here, that trend reverses. Interest starts to drop down, principal starts to go higher. And so if you look here, let's say we have $1.2 million borrowed from the bank at a 12% interest rate for 30 years for an annual payment of $148,000. That is a rough loan, but here we can see it work out. Principal slowly drops just about 5,000, 5,500, 6,200, and slowly it starts to rack up until we are paying down principal of 133,000 a year versus interest of just under 16,000 a year, and that takes our principal to $0. Let's try some other numbers. Let's say we borrow $850,000 at 6% interest for 30 years. We got a $61,000 payment. Once again, starts with majority interest, a little bit of principal, and that trend reverses until we're left with $0. And yeah, that's all there really is to it. This graph over here is pretty helpful in kind of just understanding how interest and principal kind of swap out throughout the loan. But yeah, this, like I said, this can be used for bonds, leases, things of that sort. But yeah,